Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Boonta, Vista, nature corner, rubber crab, snipped my dick.
Now,
Didn't anticipate that.
Wonderful.
you might have guessed. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you're one of the 1 in 7 real dunces who listens to the show.
This is a story about an
but-
eagle horse.
Hang on, you saying
The classic
that the same number of
Pegasus.
people that pay for the podcast are the number of people that listen to this show and are a dunce?
No, I'm saying it's a similar number, but they're not the same group.
Oh, okay.
Only the smartest and best looking listeners decide to go to patreon.com/BoontaVista and sign up for an extra episode every week.
Make
Only
yourself
the finest specimens.
fuckable. For
That's right.
$5 a month.
Yeah, unfortunately, 1 in 7 listeners are unreachable louts. They're clumsy, they're foolish, they're knocking a lot of stuff over in their house and then saying, "Adoo," you know?
Trying to fight the Witcher.
Oh. 1 in 7 listeners is currently walking around asking, "Have you seen my glasses? Have you seen my glasses?" Right there on their head. Just up top, you know?
Classic dunce stuff.
First place you should look. This comes to us from the website Inspirement.
That's right. Inspirement.
Okay. Oh. People who raise horses often claim that the animals have a therapeutic effect on them. In France, a horse by the name of Peyo is well known as an excellent therapist that helps sick people get better. In
They
fact,
put therapist in quotation marks there. Just, I want to stress that because that horse is not,
qualified.
he's not a qualified therapist.
In fact, horse therapy is a recognized form of treatment. But again, the horse is not the therapist in this scenario. We need you to realize that. We need you to understand.
There's an accompanying person generally.
Peyo is a 14-year-old stallion from the city of Dijon, named after the mustard.
That's
That's
correct.
right,
I
Andrew.
love it so much.
2 times a month, he visits hospitals in the locality. I really, I know that this isn't the case, but I would really prefer to picture this story as Peyo just kind of, he's out in a field and he goes, "Oh, that time of the month?"
Mhm.
And he just sets off down the road.
It is time to go to hospital. Hey.
Oh, somebody needs Peyo's help. Oh.
What is that? A sick person is depressed. I must go now. Le hospital, por favor. Nope, that's Spanish.
S'il vous plaît.
Oui, rapido, also Spanish.
Oh, somebody need one of Peyo's medicinal cigarette.
Who in here needs to be kissed by a horse?
While the thought of a horse entering a hospital might sound unhygienic, the administrators take every precaution to ensure that Peyo is sanitary when inside the building.
How the fuck can that be true?
Well,
They starve him 3 weeks before he goes, so he can't shit anywhere.
they start off by supergluing Peyo's urethra closed.
It's just full like the cap of a silicon gun. And at the end, like me dealing with the cap of a silicon gun, they put a screw in.
They make like a giant horse-sized set of the rubber waders that fly fishers wear, you know?
Just full to the brim.
Also,
Horse piss.
can I say, bus
Yeah.
drivers hate therapy horses.
No, you must understand it is a very special horse. I'm taking this horse to a hospital. No, the horse is not sick. Let me on the bus.
This horse is helping people, you swine.
The horse is healthy. The people are sick.
The irony is that if that bus driver went on strike to keep therapy horses off the bus, Peyo would be right there alongside him, trampling a policeman.
Fuck, that's a good idea, actually. You should be able to bring your own horses to a protest.
Be so good, wouldn't it? You're like, oh, it's so cool, is it?
Oh, I'm up here now.
Oh, we're the same height, motherfucker.
It is hard to control these so that they don't step on you. I agree.
You can trample someone to death quite easily. Oh, I'm moving towards the cop car. Ooh.
Oh, my horse is very scared.
Suddenly you like hitting horses? Oh. Peyo's tail and mane are braided. His hooves are greased.
Come on.
Well, that's just adding an element of silliness into it.
Okay.
Make sure this horse's feet are as slippery as possible.
We stand up here. You put the pins down there. We push the horse to victory.
Monsieur, are you sure the horse is, how you say, hygienic? Oh, his tail and mane are braided, his hooves are greased, his body is completely covered by an antibacterial lotion, and a big blanket is put over him.
He is very circumcised.
That's fucking insane. They just got to put Peyo into like a big biohazard suit. Surely that's easier than all this shit.
You got to put him on those like Zorb balls.
Roll him down the hall.
Just full of horse piss and horse shit, swirling around this horse, just crashing into everything. Please, the peoples, I need him.
He's freaking out inside the fucking the ball from oh god. Fuck, what's the band I'm
Gladiators?
thinking of?
I'm thinking of the show Gladiators.
Oh, it'll come to me later.
The big metal ball. Flaming Lips, that's who you're thinking of.
Flaming Lips, thank you.
So, can I just do the rest of this story in a French accent? Is that okay? With
Yeah, I would love it if you did.
Okay. People at home, I want you to know I'm now smoking a big cigarette. Luckily, that doesn't come through your speakers or anything. I know you're worried. That doesn't come through your speakers. Don't have to be concerned about any health issues. Once inside, Peyo is free to go wherever he wants. Incroyable.
Fuck is he making this decision?
I am the administrator of this hospital, and I give this horse carte blanche, complete freedom of movement within this hospital. If he asks for access to surgical tools and goes into the ER, that is on him.
Oh.
Liberté.
Oh no, he's inside your nursery.
That is destiny. Oh, you say Peyo is biting leukemia patients? Oh, no.
Very, very lucky.
Naughty Peyo.
He is a wild spirit. He cannot be tamed. I do not care if he went into the morgue and is desecrating your husband's corpse.
Oh, my goodness. Incroyable. Peyo often goes into the rooms of people who are the sickest. In many cases, those who are dying. Is this like the cats that go in and sit on somebody's chest when they're on the way out? Peyo coming in, sitting down on top of you, helping you along the way.
Imagine you
Every patient that Peyo sits on dies.
It's like he knows. It's like he knows.
Imagine you having like your final moments with a loved one, and their consciousness is receding. You know, and you're tenderly sort of holding their hand, and you've said all of your last words to each other, and they're just peacefully fading away, and then one of you is just like, "Holy fuck, there's a horse!" What the fuck?
He's just eating all the flowers that you brought.
This is very bizarre. We have a lung cancer patient. We have a leukemia patient. We have a man who was in a car accident and broke his leg. All three died from severely exploded organs. The coincidence.
Life is beautiful.
lighting another like medicinal cigarette. This is haunting. Peyo often goes into the rooms of people who are the sickest. He just stands near the patients, and they instantly take a liking to him.
I like this horse's vibe.
A sort of silent communication between Peyo and the patients takes place, and people even cry in the horse's presence. Imagine
Happy tears.
waking up and there's like this fucking giant. How many of these people have like heard the Johnny Cash song, you know, when the man comes around? I behold a horse in my fucking hospital room when I just woke up. That's good, right? Doctors told me I don't have long to live and I woke up and there's a horse in the room. That's good.
That's an
I love
omen
how
of
keen
good
they are
health.
to like roll with this.
It's always a good omen when a horse turns up. Quote, patients who tend to be angry and aggressive become calm. Patients who...
Terrified of horse reprisals.
Yeah, everybody, like, I love how every one of these things indicates, like, just fear to me.
Next one in particular.
Patients who tend to be angry and aggressive become calm. Patients who don't want to walk anymore start walking.
Yeah, out of the fucking hospital to go to a hospital where there isn't a horse.
Patients who don't speak suddenly find words. Like,
Can you get rid
this
of this
fucking
horse?
out of here. Some of the ladies in senior homes even go to the hairdresser the day before Peyo comes, so they will look their best, no?
All right.
Is this... Look, I'm going to be charitable and... I got to get my hair done because Peyo's coming through and he fronts up on people who are about to die and I want to look good on my deathbed.
Yep.
The medical staff call it magical. According to Pets Lady?
Yeah, the primary source for this article is an article on the website Pets Lady.
Pets Lady.
Yeah.
Okay. That's normal to me. Peyo wasn't always a therapy horse.
He was part of the German High Command before changing his name. And
he got airlifted out of there as part of Operation Paperclip.
and then somehow came back to Europe.
I met Peyo when he was playing stand-up bass in a jazz band. In a smoky basement in Paris. When Bouchacourt... Bouchacourt?
I don't know.
Bouchacourt.
Couldn't tell you.
When Bouchacourt was traveling with Peyo, that's his owner, for shows, he noticed the horse was attracted to people who were disabled. Eventually...
Easier victims.
Just... What's this horse's deal, you know? Walking up to people?
Hey, bro. You look frail.
We're going to get on just fine.
Yeah.
Have you got your affairs in order? You might want to get your affairs in order.
Hey, what do you think would happen if a horse stepped on you? Want to find out? Eventually, Bouchacourt started taking Peyo for therapy visits. They discovered the horse was very good at making sick people happy. Now, if you want to just Google Peyo therapy horse, you'll probably see the photo that's been leading most of the articles about this, which is an old lady, very old lady in a hospital bed. And she's weeping as this fucking gigantic horse looms over her. Like, it is right next to the bed. Right up over her. And it's just kind of a fucked up scenario. I'm pretty bugged out by horses, like, at the best of times, just because they are, like, you know, sort of car-sized muscle machines.
Yeah.
And they get spooked by a lot of stuff, you know?
And their reaction when they're spooked is to kill you.
Yes. Well, it's at the very minimum to just kind of thrash around a little bit, you know?
Yeah. And hospitals, A lot of narrow corridors and small rooms. You know?
So I'm just trying to work out what Ben's scrolling through using the reflection of his glasses.
I'm looking at pictures of the therapy horse. He certainly look, and I'm sure this has actually created some beautiful experiences for people that are in a very, very dark and difficult place. Horses are wonderful animals. My mum has done some sort of therapy stuff with her horses, with other with people that would benefit from that, and it's all gone very, very well. But they've fucking just found a picture where it looks like he's pointing into a room and saying, "Yep, that guy's about to cark it."
That one.
Oh, please look at the image I just posted in the chat.
This guy is, how you say, completely fucked.
This guy's about to croak. He's
They
like the
couldn't
Grim
get a
Reaper.
smaller. Who brought the horse in? How did
The
the
horse brought
get?
itself in, by all accounts. You're not going to say no to a horse. What do you think? You're going to say, sorry, we don't allow hospitals in this horse. We don't allow horses in this hospital. And the horse is going to be like, oh, yeah, no worries. I'll come back tomorrow and the next day until you let me touch a sick person.
Look, it's a fascinating story, but it really raises some questions for me. Some really important questions. If I were to make a list of those questions and prioritize them, most important one, obviously, right at the top. To me, the most important question would be, is it a scallop or is it a potato cake?
Oh,
This is a horse loose in a hospital.